Hi everyone, I am Donna Reid and this is Donna Reid Talks Voice and this is yet another lesson with Alex. Hi Alex.
Hello.
And it's been a couple of weeks. So what have you noticed with your singing? Last time I remember you were really, really tired, but it was a very good lesson because we were able to show you how you can sing and how you get through being really tired. But what have you noticed these last couple of weeks in terms of your singing?
I really don't know because sorry, in my life happening so hard process because this immigration for me it's oh my gosh, that's really hard. Uh,
So you
and
haven't
now
really been singing.
yeah, I'm totally burned out to tell the truth and
Okay.
yeah.
And you know what? That's absolutely fine. So what's good about that is that the way this Cornelius hated calling it a method. The way these principles work is once you get the muscles better and better coordinated, you don't really have to practice. He used to say, and I quoted a million times, practice makes permanent, not perfect. So if you don't have the opportunity to sing or to practice, you don't have to worry about it. You come to the lesson, we re-coordinate the muscles, we get the muscles going, and then you could let it go for 2 weeks. You could let it go for 3 weeks. You don't even have to worry about it. So you don't have to worry about oh, I didn't get a chance to practice or this, that, or the other thing. And on the other hand, your life being stressful, very understandably, what's good about the lesson is that now you're going to feel good because you're going to sing. So you have
Yeah.
time, this little 20 minutes, half an hour, where you don't have to worry about any of that. You just sing and see what's going on with that. So don't even think about it. So you weren't even singing in the choir then, right?
Yeah, I've got a pause because I don't have any energy for it, but I want to return in my choir next week, I think.
Okay. All right, great. So we'll just do what we do. We see where your voice is at, and we'll try to make it more efficient. So as we always start, do the exhale and the inhale and
Mhm.
get that air flowing. And really notice how the air is going in. And as I always say, anybody who's watching this YouTube video, you could do the same thing on your own time. Take your time with the inhale, take your time with the exhale. Feel the rib cage expand. Feel where the air is going. Feel how good it feels to take a big breath. Notice the air going out. Exactly. And one more. Very good. Excellent. 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 So, um, I'm going to start down here with the chest voice instead of with the falsetto. So you're going to do ga 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 3 times.
With the chest voice, yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Mhm. Ga 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 ga.
Exactly. Like you're doing nothing. Easy peasy. Now I'm going to stop for a moment until the siren goes by.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
in New York.
Ah, yes, and it stopped. Okay, great. That was perfect.
Ga 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 ga.
That's it. And you don't even think about it. You just do it.
Ga 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 ga. Ga 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 ga. Ga 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 ga. Ga 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 ga.
Now, you notice at the end of that one, especially the vibrato and the vibrations that happen on the last note.
Yeah. I do nothing. It just happens.
Exactly, exactly. That's great. And then you just notice it. I pointed out because, let's notice it. That was great. We're going to do that one again. And you just notice the last note and don't try to make anything happen. Just do it again.
Ga 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 ga.
Sorry, I lost my hands.
Ga 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 ga.
Exactly.
Ga 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 ga.
Great. Now, you're going to take that bottom note, you're going to let it vibrate, and then you'll go up that way with it. So stay with the ga, so you'll do ga, make it allow it to vibrate, and then you go up, and then you come back down.
Whoa. I guess I didn't
Okay,
didn't understand.
so
Yeah.
what you're going to do is start with the bottom note, and that's the last note that you just sang that had that really nice vibration going on. So you're going to start with that, and you're going to allow it to vibrate, hear that vibration, and then you'll just do ga, 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 and you go up,
Ah, yeah, yeah.
and then you come
Got
back
it.
down with it. But the important part is to hear the vibration and allow it to kind of move on the vibration.
Mhm. Ga 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 ga.
Now, you hear how the first one didn't quite
Yeah.
vibrate, but the last one, then when you came back down to the same note, that vibrated.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so we have to figure out why isn't it vibrating when you first sing it. So let me set it up another way to help you with that. You're going to do just one note,
Mhm.
and you're going to do it with a staccato, an easy staccato, and you'll do like that. One note.
Mhm. Okay. Ha 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 ha.
Now, did you hear how after you finished the staccato, that one vibrated? It had vibrato?
I guess no. Mm, yeah, maybe on last note it was, but I really don't know.
Okay, and that's okay. That's why we're doing this, to increase the awareness of what's going on. Do exactly the same thing with the staccato, and then when you hold it a little bit, sustain it, hear the vibrato that comes kind of out of the staccato.
Mhm. Ga 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 ga
No, no,
ga
no, with a staccato.
ga.
With a staccato, not with a
Ah,
G.
oh, sorry, sorry. Yeah, yeah, it was legato. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
okay.
Ga. Ha 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 ha.
So you hear that vibrato?
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
what you're going to
It
do
was. Yeah.
is you're going to do the vibrato out of the staccato, and then you're going to go higher up. So you're going to do. So the reason we're doing the staccato is so that that helps you get that vibrato on that first note. Then
Mhm.
once you get the vibrato on the first note, then you sing the other two notes, and then you come back down.
Mhm. Ha 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 ha. Oh.
But did you notice that what you did is you went ah 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 ah, and then it didn't vibrate. It went straight.
Yeah.
So what you want to do, and maybe don't do so many staccatos so that you could have a little bit more air. Maybe only do three. So what you want is the and then make sure it vibrates before you move. So what you did is you moved too fast. You went and then you moved too fast, and then it's not moving on the vibration. So
Mhm.
we're trying to get the voice to move and change pitches with the vibration. So then do
Mhm.
it this way, and make sure it vibrates, and then back down.
Ha 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 ha.
And you hear the vibration on the last note.
No, I guess it was in the middle, somewhere in the middle, but
Is where
not
you
on the
notice the
last.
vibration.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Now, let's move on to falsetto, because we haven't done any of the falsetto yet today. So let's do that with an ooh. See where your
Mhm.
voice wants to go. Good. Now, how does that feel? Anything feels like it's shutting down, or is it okay?
No, no, that's okay. That's okay.
Great. Now let's do the same falsetto ooh, and then change it to an E. So do ooh ee on the same note, ooh
Mm-hmm.
ee, and then you come down on the E.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And how does that E feel?
It's a little bit scratchy.
Yeah, not as good as the ooh, excuse me, right? Yeah, I noticed
Yeah, yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let me see if I
Ooh
can
is
set
much
it up
better.
another way. Yeah, I'm going to set it up another way. We're going to do it this way. We're going to do glue and glee. So glue, 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 glee, 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 in a falsetto. And how does that E feel?
Um, I think it's softer. I guess it's softer.
It seems a little bit more efficient.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Not so scratchy.
Okay. Now, do I want to go higher or do I want to go low? I'm going to go higher with it. Same thing. And one more. Still, the E is not quite as efficient as the oo. You know what? Do it again, and just do the moving thing.
Okay.
All right, so the E falsetto is a little funny. All right, let's fix that. We're going to do it this way. I'm going to have you do a pure falsetto that Cornelius wrote about. So the very breathy, breathy, breathy ooh, just one note, ooh, just like that.
Mhm.
Great. And you don't even have to hold it that long. That's great. Now, can you
Mhm.
get the E coming out of that ooh? So you're going to do
Mhm.
ooh, and it's a very breathy E. Great. Yes, 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 yes. And one more. Good, 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 good. Now, obviously, that's not any kind of an E falsetto that you would sing because it's breathy and everything, but that one's freer. I'm guessing that one feels better in the throat.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, all right.
It's
So,
totally free.
yes, great. So let's do it this way now. You know what? We're going to do one note at a time. That's what we're going to do. We're going to start here, and it's going to be the clear falsetto, not the breathy falsetto, but you're going to start it with an F. So, foo, fee. So it's a clear falsetto, but you have that little bit of airflow with the F. Yes, good, 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 good. And can you go maybe, I almost hesitate to say this, maybe a little bit louder on the E, but louder doesn't mean you push more
Mhm.
air.
Mhm. Yeah, I'll try to.
Still a little breathy, but that's freer, and I don't mind that at all. Good, good, good. One more. Oh, that one's interesting. Did you hear that E? There's a little bit of something different coming in there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's,
good. That little bit of something different is a little bit of chest voice. We're
yeah,
going to
yeah,
go.
it's like something middle, something between chest voice and falsetto.
Yes, 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 yes. So we're going to go lower with it. You let it change if it wants to change like that.
Ooh, ooh,
That's it.
ooh, 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 ooh,
Now forget about the ooh and just do the fee.
Mhm.
Fee. And for the next one, can you go a little bit louder? Ah,
It's
okay,
yeah, yeah.
exactly.
It's more.
So, in trying to go a little bit louder, you notice it was difficult because you're still on the falsetto side. But if you're going to go louder, chest voice is going to want to come in. And you're kind of not letting
Yeah.
that chest voice come in because you've been doing all the falsetto. That's understandable. So, let that chest voice come in. It may feel like it's only chest voice. So, just the fee, a little bit louder. Be surprised.
Okay.
Okay, now you
It
hear
was
that the chest
strange.
voice. Yeah, 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 that's okay. The chest voice wanted to come in, but it changed pitches because it didn't come in, with the same frequency of vibration as this one. That's okay. Let me then do this. We're going to do fee, fee, fee. Obviously, it's going to be chest voice.
Mhm,
And not, again, not strong with the F, but keep that airflow idea. Fee, 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 and then back down.
mhm. Fee, 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 fee.
Yes.
Fee, 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 fee. Fee, 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 fee.
Good, good, good. So same thing, but I'm changing the pitches. Fee, 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 and then back down. A little bit more air, a little bit more
Mhm.
energy.
Fee, 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 fee. Fee, 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 fee.
And even a little bit more energy on the top note. The bottom
Mhm,
ones are fine. Don't give any more energy for the bottom ones,
mhm,
but a little bit more energy on the top. And moving around is good. Move around if you
mhm,
want
mhm.
to.
Yeah, yeah, my body wants to move. I
Then
don't know
move.
why.
Absolutely move. Absolutely.
Fee, 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 fee,
Yes.
fee.
Yes, and that was so much better with that extra energy. Same thing here, little extra air, little extra energy, and move around.
Fee, 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 fee. Fee, 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 fee. Fee, 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 fee.
And again, that needed a little bit more energy on the
Mhm,
top
mhm.
note.
Fee, 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 fee.
Yes. Now you notice how you sustained the top note, you held the top note for a little bit. Do that again and maybe hold the top note a little bit longer and see what happens. Keep moving,
Mhm,
take plenty of air
mhm,
and plenty of energy and hold it a little bit longer. Let's hear what we have and then down.
mhm. Okay. Fee, 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 fee.
Good.
Fee, 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 fee. Fee, 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 fee.
But can you hold the top note longer so we
Yeah,
can
yeah,
hear
yeah.
what it wants to do?
Okay, okay, much longer. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Fee, 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 fee.
Okay. Now let's test it all out and see where we're at. You're just going to do plain old ah, up and
Mhm.
down the arpeggio ah. Again, sustain the top note a little bit. Let's hold it a little bit so we can
Mhm.
hear what we have. And then you come back down. Again, watch your in breath. Again, as we spoke a couple lessons back, make sure it's high. Make sure you've got that in breath and move around and just
Mhm.
plain ah, see what happens.
Ah, ah, ah.
Good. Do you hear what you finish with? That's a real good note.
Yeah, yeah,
Excellent.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
excellent. Excellent. Same process. Don't even worry about how it feels or what you're doing. You
Uh-huh.
just take that big upper breath, you move around, and you sustain the top one. Ah.
Mhm. Ah, ah,
Yeah, good, 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 good.
ah.
I'm going to help you with this one. You're almost there with it. There's a little bit of a push to it. So we're going to sing the exact same thing, but I'm going to have you do this first. You're going to exhale, and you're going to inhale to bring your
Mhm.
arms up, and then you're going to keep your arms up. And then you're
Mhm.
going to sing.
Okay. Ah.
Better, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It feels better.
Yeah, definitely. Because again, when you exhale, all the air is out. Then when you inhale this way, the rib cage expands, the air is up here where it needs to be. And when you keep your arms up, then your body can't squeeze in. Your body can't squeeze and push. Let's do the same thing for the next one. Breathe the same way.
Ah.
Good, 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 good. And take your time with the whole process. Exhale, inhale.
Mhm. Ah. I'm out of tune again.
Okay, now that wasn't as efficient. That's okay. Did you notice what you did, especially on the first note? And you could say no. No is always an answer.
I always care about first note. I
Okay.
always, yeah, yeah, afraid to do mistake, and I do it.
Okay, so what happened is you added a very strong H. So you went ha, and you had a
Yeah,
really
yeah, yeah,
strong,
yeah, yeah.
and
Yes,
that's what
please.
threw everything off. You don't need to push it. And again, that was because you're a little bit afraid. It's a little higher. Where's it going? I'm not sure. Understandable. But if you just follow the process again, you just exhale, inhales, you bring your arms up, and just a nice easy ah, and then you have the energy going up.
Mm-hmm,
See
mm-hmm.
what happens. Try it again.
Without H. Okay, okay, I'll try to. Uh, ah.
Not so bad, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah. It was better than previous.
Yeah, yeah. Now I'm going to go up one more, maybe two more, but you
Mhm,
have to have the mindset, you have to have the thought that if it doesn't work, who cares? It doesn't matter because it's the thought with everybody, with all of us. It's the thought of, oh, I want to do it right. I hope it goes good. I hope it sounds good. I hope it goes. It's that thought that actually gets in the way. So you have to have the thought, let it be terrible. I don't care. But where your thoughts do go is the process. So the process is exhale, inhale to bring your arms up, and then you sing and you move. That's all you have to think. Whether
mhm,
it's
mhm.
right or not, or good or not, I put it in air quotes, that doesn't matter. So follow the process, try it, and see what happens. Again, I like what happened with the bottom note, right?
Yeah.
Not bad at all. I'm going to have you do it again. Now that you've done it, now that you know it was successful, just do it again. Your body will figure out what to do with it. So again, take your time with it. Just sing the ah. No judgment, just let it go. Yeah, it was even better, right?
Yeah, I guess yes. I always thinking a lot of, but I always trying to off my brain.
Yeah, in fact, that's a good point. I'm going to address that point. One of the things that gets in the way of our singing, as I've said before, is the way people breathe and they're very tight with their bodies and they don't get the air. One thing. Another thing is that tick, 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 tick brain. That brain of should I do this? Should I put it there? Should I put it there? Is it right? Is it right? All of that.
Yeah, yeah.
The way to distract your brain is thinking of the process. So you distract your brain by saying, okay, I'm exhaling, I'm inhaling, I'm keeping my arms up, I'm singing ah, and those are the pitches I'm singing ah on, and then I'm singing ah back down. So if you think of the pattern that you're singing, and that's all you think about, you don't worry about how it feels, you don't worry about how it sounds, if it's good or if it's not good, you're just hearing the
Mhm.
pitches, you're singing the ah, you're going up the arpeggio and down the arpeggio. And the reason I say that is because that distracts your brain. If you're saying, you know what, all I'm singing is ah, I don't worry about how it feels, it doesn't sound good. But if I know those are the pitches I'm singing, and your pitches are fine, there's not that they're off or anything, it's just that that distracts you to thinking about something instead of how good is it, how bad is it, and what am I doing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's truth.
So think of it that way. Try it again, one more time. Exhale, inhale, keep your arms up, and just think of the pattern and sing it and see what happens.
Ah.
And again, I like what you finished with the bottom note, right? That vibration that comes through. Now, what did you
Yeah,
notice
yeah.
with that?
I guess the highest note was interesting because it's really too high for me to my with my voice. I never did it. I guess I don't know really what note it was, but that's interesting because it's it started to sound much more freer than it was before because I always on the high notes I always strict it. I always I always thinking that I can do that that it's impossible for me. But now I do it and I do that easy. It's really wow. It's really fantastic.
Yeah, that's great. And yes, it's a note that you don't normally sing. That was an F on top. And since especially you've been singing lower, you haven't been singing tenor, it's a note that you're not used to singing, and it definitely got freer every time we did it. So that was
Yeah,
very,
yeah,
very
yeah, yeah, yeah.
good. Yeah, and again, you didn't have to worry about it. I set up, hopefully, I set up the conditions to get your voice to just go there, and then it does something that is different that you're not used to. Now, are you going to be able to sing that in a piece of music tomorrow? Maybe not right away, of course not. But the more we get to those notes up there in the exercises and the easier they get, then eventually you'll just find that you're singing and then all of a sudden it comes out and there it is. It's like, oh, okay, there it is in a piece of music. So that's why if you have any time to sing at all, and again, you don't have to practice, you don't have to worry about that. If you just are spontaneous about singing, so I don't know, you're packing up something in the house or you're cleaning or you're
Oh
doing the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
dishes or whatever, and then you just start
Yeah,
singing
yeah.
and then just see where your voice goes, and hopefully that's when many of my students, let me back up. Hopefully that will make things come out more interesting, more efficiently. And many times my students will come to a lesson and they'll say, you know what, I was just singing around the house and I wasn't even thinking about it. And I went to the piano and all of a sudden I sang a high C or whatever it was. So when it happens again spontaneously, because we've gotten the muscles better coordinated, then that's what we're looking for. We're not looking for, oh, I need to do blah, blah, blah to make it work. It's just we want the muscles to get so coordinated that you just open your mouth and it happens. So that's what we're looking for.
Yeah.
But I think that's very good. And how does your voice feel now after all of that?
That's perfect. Because when I sing in, I always feel that my voice is tired. But now, after your lessons, it always sounds more louder, more beautiful. I don't know how to explain it,
Great.
but
No, that's explaining it. Yeah, that's wonderful. Now let me do one more thing to test it out.
mhm.
So you're going to start from the top on an ah, and then we're going to go lower with it and see what your low voice wants to do. So, but you're going to start up here. So energy. Don't worry about the breathing. With the ah, right out there. You know what? Let me help you. Add a gla, a gl. So you're going to do gla, 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 and go all the way down with it.
Gla 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 gla.
Exactly.
Gla 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 gla. Gla 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 gla.
And real easy on the bottom. Don't put a lot of pressure on that bottom note. Try it again.
Gla 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 gla.
Exactly, exactly. So then we want to test the low notes and see after doing the high note up there, and we didn't go low, low, we only went to an A, but still, we want to test it and see what's going on with that. Can your voice then relax and get back into those low notes? That's excellent. That's very, very good. Yeah, great.
Yeah. Wow.
Alrighty. So, you know what? During the week, whether you have time to sing or not, it doesn't matter. If you want to sing spontaneously, go right ahead. If not, don't worry about it. And then I will see you in another week.
Yeah, thank you so much
Okay.
again. And at the
Thank
end of
you.
the
Thanks for watching Donna Reid Talks Voice. If you have any questions for me about this episode, or if you'd like to join me on a future episode, please visit donnareedtv.com and click Contact.